I hate whenever they sit there and they sending me notifications like after I hit live.
We got a favorite silhouette, T? Jordans?
Oh. I'm on ones right now, but probably. Ooh, I like threes and fours. It's probably between them two.
Yeah. I see people. I never had a pair of fours before. I had a pair of threes.
Yeah, I just got my first pair of fours like 2 years ago. I like. Well, yeah, threes probably threes. I say probably threes because you can wear them with like you can buy the threes.
Mm-hmm. That's what I like about ones so much. Ones you can dress them up, dress them down, like you can do whatever. Threes, I feel like you can do the same thing. 11s, I like. One that I randomly fell in love with that I didn't think that I would was 7s.
7's awesome.
I want one. I want. It's 2 pair of 7s. I want the Bordeaux and them. Did you have them? Or you had them Olympic 7s?
Bordeaux 7s.
You had the Bordeaux 7s or you had the Olympic 7s?
I had Cardinal 7s.
Okay, you had Cardinals. Yeah, see,
I had the Cardinal 7s too.
Okay, I want the Bordeaux and I want them Olympics. Them 2 that's on my list.
Yeah, I had the Cardinals. And Cardinals was their shoes.
I wish I would have got the I had the Cambry 7s too. Them bitches was fire.
Check over there,
Oh. Yep. Mic check.
Here. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Bro, I've been to get off subject, but I gotta talk about this. I've been on some shit lately. I went back to Dipset, trying to find a lot of that shit on YouTube and shit. I've been just in my bag with them niggas, bro. Hell Real, J.R. Ryder, nigga. I've been looking through a lot of shit. I just had to go through my little rabbit hole.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of Dipset, yeah, man. Y'all see that shit about Chad Johnson?
I'd seen it, but I didn't.
I ain't watch it.
Yeah,
I
ain't watch it.
I ain't watch it.
Insane.
Did he?
Killer, insane.
Oh. Let's see what's happening with that. Don't.
Who is this? Santana back to business. Let's go. Hey.
Santana.
Oh, back, Santana. Yeah, that shit. Oh, that nigga look crazy right now too.
Yeah,
he look crazy as shit right now.
It was a picture I wanted to post that shit with Santana. He had the PS2 in the car and he was outside. He was on the passenger side. Santana had butterfly doors on a 357Z with a PlayStation 2.
Right. Hey, like fuck it. Them niggas was on some nigga shit. And I loved every bit of it.
Nick said, yeah, that's the pinnacle of wealth.
You know what I mean?
In 2006.
Yeah, man. Like, for real. Damn. That's one that I hate that never got this shit off, man. I hate that never got this shit off. That shit, bro. Pause. I felt that was possible. Yeah, my bad.
Let's see.
What's all this cap? I'm sick of these.
What's good, people?
I don't see the whole video, but I'm gonna be reading the little captions they take, and then it says. Now Stephen A. said this. He said Michael Jeffrey Jordan. That's the kind of pace Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is on.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, they be quick to do that.
Come on, man.
They be quick to do it, son. Lord.
He just be saying shit.
Talking. I'm like, how he on that pace, but Ant-Man ain't.
Exactly.
But that's what they were saying last year.
But last year, Ant-Man was. That's what I'm saying. They'll just say something. They just be saying. Oh, I hate them. I'm like, that's why I don't watch that nigga. Y'all been saying stuff.
All right, let me see what we got over here in the chat going on. Cause it look like we got 5 people in there watching.
I can say whatever I want. As long as I don't threaten them or touch them. Right? Am I right? We sick of that nigga.
My favorite part, the security guard sitting like he said, he right. He just looked at the bride and died laughing.
That's what when T said that shit, that's what made me think about that. I'm sick of that nigga, man. I'm sick of Stephen A, bro. Like, man.
Well, I don't threaten him. I say what I want, right?
I say what I want, right?
I'm sick and tired of that nigga.
Hey, man, I love us, bro. I love us, man. We gonna find a way, yo. We gonna find a way.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. That tush push to your push-tush. Hey, son.
Hey.
I like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like that.
Boy. Freaking ass. That shit is in there. Girl.
Come out.
Huh?
Yeah, you said like they ain't supposed to.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
you gotta have that shit removed, bitch.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
That was the first
We
one.
on IG?
We over here on YouTube.
Yeah.
Even on my phone, just try to do the emergency dial.
Yeah.
Oh, let me turn.
Do I say, look?
That was me. That was me. Wasn't the music.
I was trying to figure out a way to be able to like turn the screen back because it's like super sideways, but I'm gonna figure that out. That's a spade question, actually. All right, here we go.
Yo. Yo. Yo.
3, 2, motherfucking 1, and welcome back to another episode of The Perspective. I am your host, Mardi Gras. Over here to my right is Tevin T. Over here to my left is TJ.
Yep.
Over further to my left is Lucky 7.
Young man.
Motherfucking house tonight. Now you dig what I'm saying, and we cruise it. And we driving, and we doing it, and we dipping, and we dabbing. Jibbing, and we dropping, and we stooping, and we swapping.
Golly.
Right, left, right,
Yep.
left, right, with me all night. Hold on.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a good night. What a time to be alive. We here.
Yes, indeed. You better believe it. You better believe it. All right, and everybody, welcome back to the Perspective Podcast. As you heard, I am Marty Lee, and this is Collective Studios. This is Studio E to be exact. This is the Perspective Podcast, and we are here to bring you your weekly dosage of bullshit.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, first of all, it's Mardi Gras season. It's trail ride season. Hide your bitch if, you know what I'm saying, if your ladies like trail rides, because, you know what I'm saying, it can happen. You know what I'm saying? It can happen.
So I hear.
I've seen some things. So I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm here to tell you. My cousins will do it.
Oh.
My cousins
Always the
will do
cousins,
it.
man.
My cousins will definitely do it. Not I just happen to be a innocent bystander. But, you know what I mean? So, first of all, let's check in on everybody's weekend. T, how was your weekend? How are you doing? How'd you live? What was and how'd you manage through this rainy weekend that we just had right there?
Oh, weekend was good, brother. Caught up with a couple of folks, you know.
What?
Had a housewarming for one of my bros, you know. So, you know, enjoyed the festivities. Marty, you were there. You came through full up. So, yeah, man, we had a real good time this weekend. Then after that, shoot, you know, had to chill a little bit, you know, chill, recover, get ready for this work week.
That's right. But I mean, you about to be off again, because, you know, Mardi Gras is coming up.
Yeah,
You just got to get through this week.
Bro, 3 more days, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
Break
talking
it,
about.
break.
Yes, sir. TJ, how was the weekend for you, man? I know you was out of town, out of bounds.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Went to go visit the old second home, Houston, bro. Took the missus out for our birthday weekend, man. She had a blast, so she was good. I was good. That's all that mattered. Got a little rain out there, but nothing to slow down the party or the situation. You know what I'm saying? But had a good little weekend, man. Did all the driving. I get tired sometimes. But this is not the night to talk about that.
I feel that. Book, Lucky 7.
Hey man.
What was that? It looked like you was out there living your best life on the. I'll let you explain what the tour was, but talk to us about your weekend, brother.
Okay, first of all, for those who are not in Louisiana, Mardi Gras is a big thing for us. So
Yes, it is.
we celebrate big, we do things big, we eat good, and I had a Fatback World Tour, right?
Yes, sir.
I say again, a Fatback World Tour. This is all Lafayette area. What Lafayette Opelousas area, put it like that, right? So I go when I go to Lafayette, I got a couple of stops I gotta make. It's a couple of places I gotta eat at. It's a couple of places I have to see. So when we go down there, we go to a place called Billy's. You don't know anything about Boudin, y'all slip. So Billy's is a well-renowned Boudin staple in Louisiana. And one of their places is in Scott, Louisiana. Is in I think it's Cancro, Louisiana, like right there outside.
From Scott all the way back up to Opelousas.
Yeah, Opelousas. So I stopped in Billy's, got my chicken crackling, got me some Boudin.
What?
Fire.
Yes, sir.
Fucking fire.
Always.
It was a party right next door to the Billy's store. Bro, I seen a chick really so fucked up. She was leaning sideways, trying to take her picture with the beads on, bro. It was,
no, she in her Mardi Gras spirit already.
she was in her shit. Her whole element was all right there. So we went there, got my Billy's, and we had a little fun. Went to a known donut spot in Lafayette called, I hope I'm saying it's like Michi's. Meshes. So, bro, if you ever had a king cake or know anything about king cakes,
King cake.
look me in my face. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking have one before you die. You feel me? You gotta have one. It's a necessity. It's a must.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers are so thick. They made out of the same donut as the king cake. The donut dough is the king cake dough.
Yes, sir.
It's filled with almost anything you can think of that's sweet and savory.
Hey, talk about it, man.
I mean, it's something that you gotta have. You know what I mean? It's an eye-opening, life-changing experience.
Right.
Shout out to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we had stopped at a place at Opelousas. It's a local treasure. It's called Mama's Fried Chicken.
I heard that shit slap. I ain't never got a chance to go there. I heard that shit slap, boys.
Hey, yo.
If you ever pass by,
Make sure I stop.
you got to stop there, bro.
They just built another one.
For real?
It's got Mama's, like when you first get into Opelousas, and they got building one on the other side of Opelousas.
Heard that.
All right.
So literally, Mama's Fried Chicken in Opelousas, bro. It was.
Top notch.
So it sounds like the Big Bag World Tour was
I mean-
337 tour was successful.
You know what
I mean, it was legitimate. A great time. My family was out. We wanted to go to a lot of parades and stuff. I mean, we got rained on, we got rained out, but the Big Bag World Tour doesn't stop for some rain. So
nothing stopping some rain in Louisiana during Mardi Gras season.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, I had a blast, man. My family enjoyed it. And I plan on doing a little bit more Big Bag World Tour and shit for Mardi Gras. You know what I mean? It's crawfish time, king cake time, daiquiris, all the on deck. So, I'm going to be showing it again on my IG. I mean, hey, hit me up. I mean, that's where I'll be at.
That's right. Man, so look here. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you this because Tevin gave y'all the PC version.
There we go. Come on,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me the bush.
Yeah, give it to me.
And I'm not gonna speak on what nobody else was doing because you know what I'm saying. I'm only gonna speak
dig?
for I. You know what I'm saying. But I know that I was extremely inebriated. A bit inebriated. You know what I'm saying. To put it quite fairly. You know what I'm saying. I had some assistance. I had to think about that for a second earlier. I said I punched on a whole bottle of Reposado. I'm not gonna say the brand because they're not paying us.
Right.
But I punched on a bottle of Reposado, and I think I had some assistance. I may have had some assistance.
Okay.
I may have had a partner in crime or 2 or 3 or 4.
Oh, good. I feel a lot better about my comments.
You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, but my statement to what your comment is still does stand. You know what I'm saying? But that's an off mic conversation.
Heard that.
But outside of that, that was Saturday. The housewarming was it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see more people there. You know what I'm saying? Especially with how much love that family member of mine, how much love he shows to other people. I wish other people would have came out and showed him a little bit more love. But I understand.
Yeah.
Other people got other circumstances and things of that nature going on too. But the funniest thing I will say about my cousin, that cousin in particular, whenever he gets a bit full, we'll use that word, he gets to FaceTiming people.
Oh,
Oh, he want to know.
He
bro,
goes,
most
yes,
calmest
sir.
person in America, bro.
Love that. I love them, bro.
Oh,
I love them.
you gonna get a phone call, bro.
Probably because I'm that person. Hey, man. I love you, dog. Just want to let you know, man.
I just want to tell you, I love you.
So he definitely, will hit people up and just start and be like, "Hey man, take a shot with me." He's definitely one of those people. So we didn't do necessarily like the correct prep for the show this time around. So we don't have, I don't have anybody to highlight in Black History in particular, but I can just say shout out to everybody in Black History. You know what I'm saying? And I think that can hold us down for the group because we've been holding it down for the whole month, and no other podcast y'all listen to do it. So
I know it.
I ain't seen one.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. So we gonna do it. So
I was gonna cheat on mine.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was gonna cheat on mine. Hey,
We
shout out to all Black women.
Oh,
Man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all Black women, man. Y'all do everything. Y'all the moms, y'all the aunts, the grandmas, the sisters, the nieces. Like nobody loves like y'all love, man. Nobody is strong like y'all are, man. I love everything about a Black woman, man. I'm married to a Black woman. I got a Black daughter. Got a Black mama.
That's right.
Black women. Forever and ever. Like that's my shit. I was gonna cheat on it, boy. It is. Cheers to y'all, man.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
word to Eddie Guerrero.
Word to Eddie Guerrero.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero too. So, fellas, as we go ahead and transition to it is the NFL season. Well, the NFL offseason is going on. We got a little bit of news that's trickling out from the combine. Shador Sanders, he's not going to throw. Cam Ward, he's not going to throw. Ashton Genty is not going to run. And amongst some other people, they're not going to be participating in some of those things. So, how do y'all feel about athletes sitting out on some of these things whenever? But I mean, well, they do have their pro day, of course, at their campus. But how do y'all feel about them just sitting out on combine events?
Do you want to start it off?
I said, you raised the mic up. I felt you was ready to go, my boy.
I can start it. I got something for it.
I guess as far as the NFL concerned, they want them to do it because it's an event that they throw. So, they want the eyeballs, the hoopla around the whole thing. So from the business part, from the NFL, they kind of don't like that people sit out. They just, cause like I said, they want that notoriety and that put that out in the paper. They can make up some storylines. We got some traction going on.
Right.
And I don't have too much of a problem with it especially from like the top guys. Cause they kind of know, for the most part, they kind of know where they're gonna go. The agent and talk to teams, so you kind of know. Hey, you might go somewhere between 3 and 8. Are you good with that? And they were like, I mean, who slotted there? All right, I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable going to whatever 2 teams might draft a quarterback here or might draft a running back here. So I'm good on it. I'll just do my pro day. Go through the motions with that. So I don't have. The top guys, I mean, it's a cool little event to do the little shenanigans or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's mostly for the guys who are kind of, trying to get their stock to rise.
Yeah,
they want to show you, hey, I'm really this fast. I'm really this fast. I really can jump this high. I can catch it, throw it. And it's because the combine is mainly they just trying to match up. Is what you do on the field like. What we see on tape, do you look like that in person?
Right.
But I can do that at my pro day if I'm a top guy.
Yeah, most definitely. What you think about it, TJ?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, if it's, I have no problem with them skipping out on it. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But they got their pro day. If they don't show up to their pro day, then I'm kind of like, all right, what y'all got going on?
Yeah.
But outside of that, yeah, I like to see the lesser named people get like their moment to light shine and like show up and things like that. Like what was the guy last year? Xavier Worthy.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew about him already, but to see like it's like no, like I want to break this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for him to attempt it so many times and finally get to it was dope. They're trying to make it more exciting, but I also think that the Kaepernick thing that happened and the way that was displayed and the way that they started talking about the combine after a while just kind of like shifted it a little bit.
Counting thing, what you mean?
So his whole when he started like protesting or whatever, like I'm gonna do air quotes because I don't really think it was like a protest, but when he started protesting, I think he put on like a documentary as well on Netflix, I believe. And even on there, he was talking about the way that the combine is built is almost like
slave auction.
Like and it was kind of like it was like okay, like for the person that doesn't watch the combine, I can understand how that to them would be like, how dare they do something like that? But it's just like, hey, yo, bro, it's not only black players there are white players there, Hispanic players, Asian players like that. Like they do it to everybody. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this isn't just they're doing this to black people, but I think because of that, it kind of shifted the conversation a little bit. You know what I mean? But I still enjoy it just as much as the next person. I really do enjoy it for the fact that we get to see the small name people pop up, but the storylines that come up like from behind it, that's when you start finding out about like the GMs talking to GMs and shit.
That's how trades get cooked up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So last year when they did Hard Knocks offseason with the Giants, that's when you start to see like the Panthers GM talking to the Giants GM about Brian Burns and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of dope to see like those moments and know that those things are happening because some of the people that I listen to that focus on the NFL, they come back and talk about some of the stories that they heard. So I ain't got a problem with it, man. Do y'all thing. I'll see y'all pro there.
Yeah, no. I mean, I sit there and honestly, to be honest, I think that there's I think they do make bigger deals out of some things than what they really should be. Of course. Like you said, like we know Shador or Cam Moore, they're gonna end up going in the top 10. We know that for sure, if not top 5. You know what I'm saying? Both of them they go top 5. Hopefully one of them goes top 6. Yeah, because the Raiders have the number 6 pick.
Plug in.
I was saying y'all was talking to the Titans about the number 1 spot.
The Titans just said right before we went live. The Titans. I got something from Bleacher Report that said the Titans are seriously have no clue what they're gonna do. With the pick. So that's Tennessee being Tennessee. But. That's for them to figure that out. But I mean, hey, if they want to work out something, we can make something happen as long as it doesn't involve Max Crosby. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool with that. But I think Tevin hinted on this. It's really more about the other players. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more about like your safeties, your DBs, your linebackers, your O linemen, D linemen, those guys and those secondary receivers that you haven't heard of. Like you know what I'm saying? Maybe they didn't go to an SEC or Big Ten school. Maybe they went to an ACC or Conference USA, Mountain West, and then those guys end up going on to be better players on the line. So I think it's really more about them compared to anybody else. So I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? The combine is getting ready to kick off. The combine week tends to be combine weekend. Really, it tends to be a lot of things do shape up, and then they things come into fruition later on down the line. So I mean, it is what it is. So combine week is here, and it's been like a quiet 2-3 what we 2 weeks removed from the Super Bowl. Also some of the things that kind of came out here in the midst. Cooper Kupp, the Rams told him you can go seek out a trade partner. Matthew Stafford, the Rams told him you can go seek out a trade partner.
Matt said he wanted, I think he said 50 a year.
50 M's a year.
Yeah. I heard we are on the possible list.
Y'all about to go
with whose money?
Boy.
I don't know. Their cost is that's $30 million right there. Yeah, for real. Throw in a couple other people we got on the roster, you know.
LT be ready to get rid of them players.
Yeah, he's ready.
For Matt Stafford for 1 or 2 years, for Matt Stafford for at least 1 year, I'll take it. I'll bite whatever bullet he coming with.
I don't think Matt Stafford's getting behind that offensive line. Pause if applicable.
I like how everybody thought about it real quick.
The Rams might. I don't know. I don't watch the Rams that much, so I don't know if their line much better. I don't know.
They got to the playoffs.
They got the playoffs. They got better players.
Everything's got to go coincide.
They got better players.
His players, they're better. No, you made a point.
Valid point.
Yeah, very valid.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if Matt Stafford does decide to leave, I mean, that's kind of like tricky negotiating, because if you sit there and you say, go seek out a trade, and then you come back to your team and you say, hey, Team X said that they'll trade X, Y, and Z, and I want 50 M's. So then, if you're the Rams, you can kind of go back and be like, well, if you don't take this person, then maybe, how about this person?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So then that kind of becomes tricky negotiating. I don't know. I mean,
I just think that's kind of wild, to be honest. Like, literally telling a player to go get his own trade.
yeah.
So now I'm getting my trade. I got somebody to go with my trade too. Or y'all gonna accept my trade?
Yeah.
Right.
So now you're the GM or you're the assistant coach or whatever of your own trade.
That's right.
The problem is now that if I got this much power with my own trade and you don't honor my trade, can I throw the rest of the season?
Right.
Man, that's a good point. And then, especially with 1 year left on his deal.
I mean, I can say not fucking do nothing. I've gotten all my statistics, all my stats. I've gotten paid from y'all from this much,
Right.
and now this is the end of my not my career. This is the end of my contract. I wanted to go for a trade. Y'all didn't allow it to happen. If I look at my contract just right, it doesn't say I have to necessarily do it to get the money I'm already getting.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how all this part of the offseason shakes out. Because, I mean, we got
I have so many problems.
I think the draft is in the end of April, May, early May, something like that. And then free agency starts, I believe, sometime in March. Because I mean, we sat there last year and we watched the Birds, the ATL Birds, that is. They signed Kirk Cousins. Then in May they drafted Michael Penix.
Yeah.
So I mean, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see. It's a lot of big name free agents going to be out there too this summer or spring. So it's going to be interesting how that cooks up. I'm gonna go ahead and get my ops out the way real quick. Travis Kelce punk ass said he'd coming back 1 more year to play football. He said he
At least it's 1 more year.
Hopefully.
It should just be though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you washed, my boy. You
I thought
washed.
it was done.
Best tight end in the AFC West, man.
I mean, Brock Bowers coming to snatch that chain.
He coming. He took it, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's true.
Like he was first team all whatever.
All pro.
Yeah.
All pro as a rookie. Yeah, Brock Bowers.
The
That's
same
my
thing I
chain.
curse your name for is that one.
Damn, man.
Lord.
Y'all go.
For real.
Why y'all so scared to shoot this goddamn basketball?
I mean, you can't, as long as we don't trade Brock Bowers and Max Crosby, I'm cool with the rest of the roster. However, we got to reconstruct this thing. You know what I'm saying?
I need two. The rest of y'all can get the fuck.
We are going to keep the great whites that we do have on our team.
I mean, those are true Raiders. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Y'all got a favorite Great White? Y'all got a favorite Great White? Like in I don't know, just in any category, like a favorite Great White.
If I have a
Wow, that's a great question.
Yeah, like like for me, acting
In the
is
sports world or just like
whatever.
In general.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah. Okay.
I'll say like for acting, for me it'd have to be Leonardo DiCaprio.
yo,
That's my guy.
well, I'll put Adam Sandler and Jim Carrey.
Jim mine.
Jim.
On God.
Jim with us too, so that works.
Jim is down with the squad.
Yeah, that's us.
He allowed to the picnic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Hey, nah, man, no.
Not
Y'all
picnic.
cannot come to no cookout, no picnic, no nothing.
No.
Let me come to the golf club. Let me come there. Let me
Oh,
come to
man.
the country club. Let me
No.
come see what's politicking up in there.
I want to see where Adam Sandler go hoop at. Like, I want to see the
Nah,
white
that'd
ones.
be some
Like,
shit.
Yo.
If he's shooting in like Lafayette for a movie, he'll pop up at Broadway on some shit and just be down there hooping in a hockey jersey.
That's so, and he does that shit. I didn't think, because I've seen people talk about it. David Spade talked about it. Rob Schneider talked about it, and it was so wild. Even Chris Rock had. He said that literally you don't understand just how down to earth Adam Sandler really is until you see him out and about with his family and shit, and just, hey man, how you doing? And he's talking to like the guy who owns the bodega. He's talking to the guy who's selling fruit outside. He's doing that every day. Any chance you get, like, that's just automatically one of the dopest shit that you can see from a superstar like that. Like Keanu Reeves rides the fucking subway. You know what I'm saying?
John Wick.
John Wick literally is a man who can train and kill you, but hey, take one of his seat. I mean, that's dope shit.
But you got TT and think about it over there.
no, because I ain't never thought about this.
Nah, you
I
got
never really thought about it.
They got a few out there, man.
They got a lot.
Today on the Perspective Podcast,
You know
who's
what
your
I mean?
great white?
Who's your favorite Great White?
Comment down below.
Great white man.
That definitely needs to go into the poll.
I might.
I like that actually.
I want to go Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, yo.
What?
I'm gone.
What?
I'm out.
so mixed people, so the white, they can't claim the white side because they mix.
Do they though? Well, it depends on who
Can
you are.
you? My question has always been, can you?
No.
Why not? I'm white too.
Because the cops ain't gonna look at it that way.
But I can't. But I'm white. My mama white. I can't be white too.
So that mean you have.
Yeah. So
that mean your half say fuck your other half.
I want to be partially. I want to embrace the white side.
I think the people.
So can you go to a bank with that same white side and say, hey, I can get this?
I mean, maybe.
No.
If you're Patrick Mahomes, maybe.
If you're Pat,
that's Pat. That's Super Bowl Pat.
But if you Jalen, probably not.
Yeah.
Little Jaden can't do it. He can't go with that.
Nah.
The cops gonna kill him. They gonna pull him over. Hey, how much are you? What's the little thing? The little card that Family Guy be having up? This is like, all right, passable. Nah, you in trouble, nigga.
Diabolical.
Your boy said Patrick Mahomes, man.
Okay. All right. If I'm being for real, I think it might be the dude from the actor from Ozark. I don't know his name.
Jason Bateman?
Yeah.
I liked him I loved him. I liked him in Ozark because the character, he was just like, he never had no like expression of it. And then he did the same thing kind of in that it's another movie on either Netflix
Where he's in the airport?
The airport.
Yeah,
oh man.
That shit fire.
That shit was dope.
Yeah, I
that
love
shit fire.
So he
Carry on.
Carry on. That's
so
what
right
I'm
now,
talking
off the top of my head, he probably won.
I like Jason Bateman.
Yeah, he probably.
Ozark was the shit. I just put my
my
coworker on the Ozark. He ran through it like that, yo. I was like, I told you that shit was fire.
Yeah,
bro.
my cousin put me. My cousin.
You could have said no when he slapped your ass. You could have said no.
Oh no, you felt that, didn't you?
Yeah. Hey, bro, that shit was funny, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think as far as like another like white athlete. Don't get me wrong, like we respect Tom Brady, we respect Aaron Rodgers, we respect Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying? Drew Brees, I guess for the Saints fans, until Drew said that shit about. Never mind.
It's been fuck Drew ever since for me.
Y'all like my favorite white athlete of like all time, or like kind of like right now?
One of my
you having a hard time with this, bro. This is amazing. I love it though.
Yeah. My favorite white athlete is Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay.
Dirk would show up to the games with a paper plate.
Fall on that bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
I like that.
I fuck with Dirk.
I had I used to like Jeremy Shockey a lot, dog.
Bruh, I was just having a conversation about Jeremy Shockey like a week ago.
I used to like Jeremy Shockey a lot, dog. I don't know why. It was something about him. Like, I like the little crazy white.
He's from the U, bro.
Yep, from the U.
He's from the U. Come on, man. He a legit nigga.
So, he was probably my favorite.
He a legit nigga, bro. I love Jeremy.
Right now, it's probably Big Luka for the last like 2 years. That's the last 2-3 years, Big Luka.
Big Luka.
I mean,
Luka Doncic.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a couple because Jason Williams will always be one of my favorite fucking like white basketball player. If I have to just give him that, but also too like Larry Bird. Larry Bird is probably like one of my favorite white athletes.
We listen, but we don't judge. That nigga Bird, boy.
You know what? I got two
Bird different, son. Bird different,
white
nigga.
They old white people. I watched a lot of that. Jerry West.
Okay.
He was one of
the logo.
I learned how to when I wanted to learn how to shoot a jump shot. That's one of the first people I was one of the people I went and watched. Jerry West. So Jerry West.
I think I know the other one too.
And y'all don't know my other one. I know y'all don't. Rick Barry. Go back and watch.
I wouldn't fall.
Rick Barry. Rick Barry gave buckets. He was low key, honestly. If you look at his stats when he was hot, his stats look like Jordan stats back in the 70s. Like he was averaging 33, 34 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. He was doing it all, but the media, he ain't mess with the media like that. So he was kind of a,
standoffish.
Yeah, or he was kind of a-hole to the media. So they was like, But during the 70s, when all the people was when early Kareem and all the people was doing their thing, Rick Barry was one of them ones.
Yeah,
so
real
when
shit.
people talk about hooping, I'm like, bro, go watch his tape. I'm like, during that time, he was kind of like they Mike. He was like kind of like they Mike.
All right, that. What you thought he was gonna say?
Pete Maravich.
That's what I thought. I love on the same page. That's what I
love Pistol. I love Pistol. I don't think everybody seen that old movie of Pistol when he was growing up. Just started dropping, and then the evolution of Pete from then to I mean, we can't say we actually just seen him, but from what the tape showed when he played for the what was it the Jazz, New Orleans Jazz.
Yep.
It was just like
give us our name back.
He's doing because it don't make no sense to be in the Utah. We the damn Pelicans.
Yeah. I was so mad about that.
It's just dope to see that, man. I would definitely said that.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how we I know how we got here, but it is what it is. So also some news, and this kind of goes to the title, which is fucking hilarious. In regards to some combine news, the Packers are looking to ban the Push-Tush.
I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
I'm
not. Get out of here.
It's not a real. It's a play, but it's not a real play.
I'm not.
It's a glorified quarterback.
Well, you can sneak, but don't push him in the back.
Like overly.
Okay, so if we're gonna do that, are we gonna stop offensive linemen from pushing running backs?
We kind of need. I mean,
I wouldn't look.
Wasn't that? Ain't that like? Wasn't that illegal at one point in like college or something?
So that's the thing I'm saying. Because when the Bush push happened,
everybody was like, "Oh, that was illegal."
It was a big deal when he did it or whatever. I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of it. It's one of those things that you hate because
it ain't your team.
It ain't your team.
I ain't gonna lie, I hate it because we can't do it.
So
we can.
So look, a little bit of history which I found out today. As far as like the tush push goes, Nick Sirianni used to be our offensive coordinator.
Right.
He threw that in there one day. He said he was talking about it with the head coach at the time. Said that he liked it. But instead of having like two people behind him pushing, it was just Jacoby, and it was like the 2020 year too. It was Jacoby and like one other person back there or whatever. So they did it then. So he left that year, went to Philly, made it like a thing, and it's just like,
it's been right there for y'all.
You know what I mean? But I love it for them because it's an automatic first down, but I hate it because like there's nothing. Hey, line up, we about to push him up in this bitch.
Shit, it helped the Eagles win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh, that's why you on board?
I mean,
boy, fuck you.
Boy, that hate be unreal sometimes.
Get it off though.
Get it off, nigga.
You like it until it happened to your team 8 times a game. You know like I said, we can't never get off the field on third down.
I have seen the worst of the worst happen to the Raiders. I have seen.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I have seen a nigga sit there. That's not even no nigga, but you know what I'm saying. I sat there and watched the ref. He say, "Well, I can't tell if it's first down. You got an index card on you. Let me see."
That was crazy.
That's short. No, I said that's the wildest thing. Some of the wildest shit I've ever seen. Somebody in chat said, "Bro, fuck Nick Sirianni."
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Shit. He winning rings before we do. Goddamn, fuck him. Hell. Shit. No, man. No, I'm tight. Bang it. Get it out of here.
Shout out to the Packers.
Shout out to the Packers, yo. Yeah.
We know Green Bay, what they fan base look like, so y'all good for snitching.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, boy, that's true.
Oh, they gonna tell on the Negro. They gonna tell on the Negro.
We don't like that over there.
Oh yeah, we don't like what they're doing.
The thing that I just don't like is the fact
it's not the Great American Game.
The thing I don't like is the fact that they just were like, we're not even gonna talk to like other teams about it. We're gonna go straight to the rules committee. Like y'all skip steps. Y'all skip people.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I was just like, damn, we wasn't in on that. I was hoping that we would have been part of the snitch club. Hey, no, we get this shit out of here.
Yeah.
Shit.
So in regards to getting somebody's shit getting pushed there. Hey,
yo, I love it. I'm with it.
Have y'all heard the news about Steve Smith?
Oh my God.
Well, in case you haven't,
hey yo,
I'm here for some news you can use.
Oh man.
Some news you can use from the Perspective Podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, I am here to tell you that man Steve Smith is a bad man on the field and off the field.
Right.
TJ, I'll let you take it from here.
Look, listen, one of my favorite things is getting on Twitter on a random ass Saturday while you chilling and feeling, oh man, that's my man Fresh, bro. What up, Fresh? Fresh in the comments talking some fucking Nick Sirianni, man. That's my fellow Colts fan, so of course I'm with you, big dog. But no. But nah, man, Steve Smith, bro. All right, man. One of my favorite things is getting on Twitter on a random Saturday, and everybody is just going ape shit crazy because somebody decided to have a crash out session. All right. I don't know how y'all would handle finding out that your woman was cheating on you or anything like that. But I'm just gonna be like, okay, that's what you're doing. Fun. Everything was great. Go on about your business or whatever. I don't think I'm gonna get on Twitter and show her and show messages and call the person that she was sleeping with. All right, so I'm not gonna do that. But this man did. Shout out to Tony. What up, Tony? We hope that you're okay. All right, we ain't seen a crash out like that all year, and thank you for it, big dog. Listen, that man posted messages between his wife and Steve Smith or whatever. There's some craziness going on up in that shit. And then he went on to call Steve Smith and ask him, "Hey man, how you feel? How you feel about sleeping with a married woman? You know she was married, right? How you feel about that? Are you not a man enough?" And boy said,
"I'm sorry."
That's all you got? That's all you got to say? That's all you got to say?
2 words.
You ain't even a man, bro. You get on TV and talk all that shit. You ain't even a man, bro. Hey, yo, listen. Shout out Tony. Sorry that happened, but brother, don't get out there and embarrass yourself. Not on Twitter.
You looking crazy.
You look crazier than her.
That boy was crashing out. You feel me?
It stay on there forever too. It don't leave. Somebody screenshot it.
On the internet, it's forever now.
It's forever now.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Don't tell my wife that you fucking her better than me. Don't do that.
Can't do that.
That girl,
Violation.
What that girl said? That boy said I was in that deep, and she said deep is an understatement.
Oh,
You was about to,
that was it.
understatement.
That's it.
You about to rearrange my IUD?
That's it.
No, that's wild and
After that message,
absolute wild.
after that message, everything got screenshotted.
What?
It wasn't no message after he seen that. He said, "Oh, I got the, my heart."
Nigga say my chest.
Wait. Ow.
I know that chest got tight.
Boy.
Oh, boy, he thought it was that
Heart
hard.
sank to his stomach, everything. Listen. Hey,
Understatement.
right.
And we got kids. I've been through for years. Understatement. That means you ain't even know that was back
You know what I'm
there.
saying?
When he was
You
at.
got going on. So.
I ain't telling nobody. I'm not showing nobody my wife felt like that.
Oh my god.
Ask you with that one.
That boy sent a selfie.
I said,
Why y'all divorced? Well,
You know, things ain't work out. You know,
you know.
We didn't see eye to eye.
Yeah, we see eye to
Yeah.
eye. We had different opinions on some things. You know, but it doesn't me,
Different
her.
packages wasn't working out. You know what I'm
Me,
saying?
her, the lawyer. The only 3 people, and God, only 4 people who would have knew what the message said. Dog. Ain't no way, bro.
Wilding like that, yeah, man. That was disgusting on her part. But I think the funniest part, even more so about that, is again, social media always creates a conversation. It does. Like,
right.
Happens every time. Or whatever. So the women was like, well, what she look like? What she look like? What she look like? The guys was like, she's like decent. You know what I mean? She ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? She
hittable.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's it.
Yeah, I mean, she, you know, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not. What's the shit? Like I'm not.
She not unattractive.
You know what I
I mean,
mean?
that ain't my first choice, but I mean, I might not let her pass if she, you know,
Yeah.
if I got to tell, you know what I'm saying?
Throw it, I'm a.
You know what I mean? I mean, if we had a bar and I just happened to get into it, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what you want over there? What you drinking? You know what I mean? Might do that
Then,
or
you know,
whatever.
she might have a good personality.
You know what I mean? Like
Good conversation, smells
Obviously, she got a
good.
good conversation. She know how to compliment a nigga.
Right. Oh,
Hey, yo, I didn't even think about
She
that.
know how to compliment a nigga. She know how to make a nigga feel good about himself.
You know what?
Fantastic mouthpiece.
You know what I mean? Boom.
In more than one way.
In more than one way.
she was
Unfortunately,
so good. She was in shape. It looked like,
Yep,
you know,
just
that
saying.
you get extra points for that.
I mean, she was
you
in
know.
band because she had to go.
Great
Little
job.
Right. They met on the job. They met at the, you know, they was around each other. You know, when you're around somebody for a little time, you get to know, you know,
I won't
build a
try
little
to do it.
bond. She played instruments. She blew. Oh,
That's it. That's it.
I want to know the fuckery level is so high right now.
Hey man, listen. She slick decent. Tony, I understand you're crashing out a little bit, but bruh, you played yourself. You played yourself, my boy. Don't do that.
Don't ever bring it to the internet.
Ever.
Because
Ever.
rule number 1 is,
Man, they-
well, rule number 2 is, we will laugh at you.
Yeah.
At your pain.
laugh.
At your pain. Like, we will take this shit all the way from one level to the next 20.
Your pain is free entertainment.
Free
for
entertainment.
niggas like us.
Did he not see? Did he not see old boy that was crashing out the show that's in Spanish? My nigga took off half a mile down the fucking beach, yo.
Oh yeah, they was showing that every day for
Yeah,
like 3
you
days.
know what I'm saying? Like, hey, and she still
Twitter had that
fucking
motherfucker
over
the
him.
entire stride for stride. How many?
I
They had
was-
everything.
I was so impressed by the cameraman because he was going, yo. And I was like, this shit is in the
I didn't know what I didn't know what happened. I still don't know what happened. I just seen that video over and over on the internet. I'm like, I just know you got cheated on.
His girl was fucking, and she was fucking too.
Oh.
Lord.
I mean, that's how it happens. I mean, shit. You hate to see it, but at least you know she for the streets.
You know what I'm saying? At least you know.
G for the streets.
You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that you have to find out in ways like that, but hey man, some lessons are to be taught, some lessons are to be televised, I guess.
Wow. That's gotta go on the shirt. That's gotta go on the
Right now,
shirt.
but the wrong time, man. Come on now.
Well, in regards to the Ravens, there's also some
Oh wow, they got a lot going on.
some quote concerning
They
news.
can't win a Super Bowl, but now they got fuck shit going on in the process.
Justin Tucker, he now has 16 allegations, or 16 different women have come forward,
Man.
and
What did they say? They said it's concerning.
it's concerning. It's or very concerning.
Not what Braun said. Not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6. They got the 10. They was like, we just gonna keep. We ain't gonna say 13 came. I don't know.
They probably called me.
15,
Hey, yo, bro.
15 came. They was like, I mean, it ain't.
Still
It
tough,
was
man.
16 hit. That's when they want to. I think we should
All right,
be
hey,
concerned.
that's enough.
Right.
That's enough.
You're done.
Yeah, you're done.
And Deshaun had 1 or 2 come out, and they was like,
It's
we
really
need to sit
everything
down,
stopped.
suspended for indefinitely. We need to figure out
Get
something.
him the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Kick him out the league.
Right.
It's real quiet in Baltimore.
Yeah.
It's combine time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing much from Baltimore. I don't hear much from Commissioner Goodell. I don't hear much from the Ravens owner.
They going through it, bro.
Yeah,
Quarterback lost the MVP for no reason.
Hall
Got
of
dudes
Famer.
sexually assaulting women allegedly. Got
Allegedly.
one of our
Allegedly.
ex-players hitting a band member on the team. We got too much going on in the building.
These last 2 stories are alleged, by the way.
Well, the last one ain't alleged. We seen.
Yeah,
We got evidence.
Tony put that out there.
Yeah.
Tony said that.
But
Tony
yeah,
taking
bro, they,
B more kind of struggling right now.
it's rough out there. Shout out to
Niggas hitting bridges with ships in Baltimore and shit.
I mean,
shout out to Adrian, bro. You going through it a little bit, man.
You hate to see it. Most importantly, you
Flock,
have to be a
flock.
part of it.
Mhm.
Flock gang, Raven gang.
Good be me, though.
Good luck to y'all.
Yeah, man.
We got worse problems over out west, but you know what I'm saying.
Man, I wish.
So what do y'all think the consequences for Justin Tucker is going to end up being? Because I mean, Deshaun was what he was.
He was a year, wasn't
He
it?
was a year.
But was that from the NFL or was that from the team?
if I was from league,
Well, Justin Tucker need at least the same amount.
He does because it's more.
Yeah,
cases.
so he need at least that year.
shit, if we would have got the 1, I would have said, okay, cool. Let's do him like we did Deshaun Watson, right? He has 16. He has 15 more incidents.
Mhm.
Well, Deshaun.
Sean never got up there.
He
I don't know.
got up. I don't know what he got to, but he
count,
got up there.
He got up
But
there.
it's still sexual
Yeah.
misconduct, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if I'm thinking about this right, if we talk about the same, not even the same thing, but the same instance,
It really was the same thing, wasn't
Mhm.
it? Yeah, because
Yeah,
they
man.
was
Niggas
massages
getting
and they was
tough.
doing the rubbing tub.
The rub and tug. man.
so now I'm talking about he had to get took the fuck out of it.
Tucker, you should have kept it tucked, boy.
But see, that was one of the questions that one of my mans had hit me with the other day. He's just like, what do y'all think is gonna happen? Or the severity of it. And I was just like, well, the fucked up part about this is that I don't know because it's Justin Tucker. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's not the,
It's quarterback.
you know what I'm saying? Like for one, he's a kicker. He's a legend out there. You know what I'm saying? One of the best kickers in all of NFL history. You know what I'm saying?
Or
So,
a generation.
yeah. So it's kind of like, well, and then I mean, he's white.
Yeah.
Like let's not sugarcoat it here. You know what I mean? Like he's white. So on top of that, I wouldn't be surprised if they being Roethlisberger this whole thing just kind of like, all right, man, get a couple games, go sit down somewhere. Like I wouldn't be surprised at that. It's
I'm still mad
unfortunate.
about that shit too.
That's
Yeah,
why I left.
exactly.
That's why I left all that stuff.
That was some
That's just
bullshit.
crazy.
Then got mad at Michael Vick for his shit. But then you have this motherfucker that's literally doing some of the most diabolical bullshit, and neither one of you motherfucking Steelers fans batted an eye.
Bro,
But got mad at AB
But
and
got-
Le'Veon
yeah,
Bell.
yeah.
Y'all play too much and y'all not always serious. I'm like, allegedly was in the taking coochie in the bathroom with a security guard on standby. Or with people or something. Somebody was in there with him. I'm like, what?
I'm like, y'all.
Yeah, but he got like 1 or 2 games.
Yep.
He got room. He got the car accident, the bicycle, motorcycle accident. Yeah, and they think he was drunk, but
with no helmet.
yeah, right.
That's the fucking whole point. They were mad about him not having a helmet, not being drunk on a motorcycle, not wearing a fucking helmet when he got into the accident.
Yep.
And still played 4 games later.
The goalpost.
Like, bro, get the fuck
I don't know
out
what's
of
gonna happen
here,
with Tucker. I don't.
The craziest thing is like, dog, how many places do you have to go to seek out these joints? Like,
It's gotta be an app.
dog, like it might be. You
Just find the place with the blacked out windows. Like, don't go to massage every
He
dog.
got kicked out of 2 though, so
So okay, two out of what, 16?
What the fuck are you doing? It's 16, but it's 18 weeks in the season. Are you going every time?
why you going every week?
Every week.
Like,
You don't get that damn much. Your leg ain't that hurt.
like, what the fuck is wrong
Yo,
with you?
look, one did it. One did it. That's what had to happen. One did it. He was just like,
That's too damn freaky.
that was
Got hooked.
That was good. I'm gonna see how many of these other
That's a
places.
fetish.
I was like, huh?
Right, he got a fetish. Yeah, I been watching too many of them movies that he been watching too much Twitter. That's what's been happening.
That's what it is.
Dear God, don't
Search,
even go through this.
he been deep diving on Twitter. He saw some things.
Go check his bookmarks.
Man,
That's motherfucker.
Don't check people's bookmarks.
yeah, please don't check that.
Check his though. Leave mine alone.
Freaked out.
Oh my God,
I'm gonna
bro.
wait till he turned. Well, how old he about 37? Wait till he turned 37 and got freaked out.
Hey man,
Bro.
he's a millionaire. He's a professional athlete.
What?
He has a lot of money.
What?
Oh yeah, he done did some Diddy shit.
Yeah.
He did some Diddy
He
shit.
done did some Justin shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, he did some drugs and stuff. Don't yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna use him now.
Yup.
So as we up here in the studio, we sitting here watching the end of this Cavs and Magic game. Luka is getting ready to take the court against his former team, the Mavericks. I'm not sure, Tevin, did you get a chance to watch any of that Lakers and Nuggets game on Saturday?
That was Saturday.
Oh shit, he don't remember shit.
Bro had a time.
I didn't get to watch. I was doing some other things. At the store, shopping, playing cards and stuff like. I was a little occupied.
Teasy was a bit occupied. You know what I'm saying, respectfully. So prior to me getting over there to the housewarming, I sat there and I watched some of the Nuggets and the Lakers game. The very first bucket that the Lakers scored, Luka grabbed the rebound and Braun took off down the court and Braun flushed that motherfucker with one hand. So now I say that to say Luka is starting to look a bit more comfortable in the last, I would say, 5 days. The Lakers are currently sitting at the 4th seed in the West, and it could get scary for some teams out west. It could get scary.
If the playoffs ended, they'll be playing Houston.
They would be playing Houston. I don't care how I gotta do it, but I will pause. I will be able to get a ticket to watch that Lakers and the Rockets in a playoff game. I have to see it. So so I say all that to say tonight is Luka's revenge game. Anthony Davis is out because he's still hurt.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, because he's what's the nickname? Street Clothes.
Street
Yeah.
clothes.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit's sad.
Hey, bro, you get what you pay for.
That shit's sad, dog.
It's fucking funny, bro.
What the fuck, bro? What's going on?
That shit, hell if I know.
What's going on with Buddy, bro?
That shit there, that's gotta be hereditary. You know what I'm saying? That's gotta be genetic or something like.
He went out his first game with them too, didn't he?
Very first.
He should have sat us behind out because he had just got hurt with the Lakers. Like he hurt whatever that was that he was sitting down and then came back first game hurt whatever that was again. Whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah. So
Man, what the fuck, dog? Hey,
But Luka out of shape. At least I play. Shit.
Yeah,
I'm out of
saying.
shape, but I play. I've been
saying.
having
I
30,
like
8,
to have a beer after the game. I
Right.
can't have a
And
beer
you know
after
what?
the game, bitch.
I want to bring this up. Not to interrupt anything. We talking about being out of shape and everything like that. Hybrid athletes, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because when I think about a hybrid athlete, I think about somebody who can play multiple sports, who is well versed in the sports he plays in, 1 or 2 or 3. They can do exceptional things at an exceptional level in all those games or all those sports he plays. Luka is one, well, Luka and LeBron, right? Luka looks like a player that can play not only basketball, he might be a damn good tight end. You know what I mean?
LeBron was a
Brown's a wide receiver. So it also look like a freight train on 2 legs.
Hey, yo, man, hold up. Is that Tristan Thompson?
Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, man,
somehow still
double T.
Somehow
Triple
still
T, whatever.
Is he still with old girl cheating? My bad, man. I cut you off.
Oh,
completely.
no, you
Is he
right.
still cheating on old girl?
I
I don't know what they got going on.
That was one of the please let me out of this relationship moments I've ever seen in my life.
He cheated so she could break up with her. She was like, no. He's like, well, I guess
Oh
I'll
shit,
stay.
I guess I'll keep going.
I mean, but she stayed. I mean, she stayed there because she knows she got money.
But she got bread.
She got home. My bad, man. You were saying. You were saying something.
No, but I'm just saying, like, AD has always been one of them glass model players. He's only good for this, and if he gets hurt in this, it's a wrap. If there's no more, if he's done, let it be done. I thought AD was like that before he left the Pelicans. See what I'm saying?
But it was.
Bro,
So
he
why
was.
did he actually get all this opportunity? I mean, I understand when he was healthy, he could play. Shit was going great. You knew he was injury prone. You fucking knew he was injury prone.
For one, nobody stays in New Orleans. They always leave. I'm
Yeah.
waiting on Zion to get the fuck out.
The only person who stayed in New Orleans was Brandon Ingram. He the only one that signed an extension.
Yeah,
Brandon
they
Ingram
just traded him off.
Right.
And Chris Paul made David West, if you ask me. But that's here nor there.
Oh,
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
I
Made him an all-star.
Yeah, David West is happy. Yeah,
Mhm.
thank you. Appreciate it, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
checkmate.
Yeah, I appreciate you, big dog.
Checks
Mhm.
made. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But I mean, in regards to your Anthony Davis comment, like, I mean, yeah, he's been injury prone, but I think he's got to do a couple of things now. Like I say, it may be hereditary, it may be genetic. I don't know. I really don't know. But he's got to do a better job of just taking care of himself or get a better personal trainer. Eat something better. Fuck, I don't know. You got to try
Yeah,
something.
I really just don't think there's nothing he can really do. Sometimes people are like, oh yeah, you need to do this to prevent injury. I'm like, sometimes you playing a sport, you're gonna get hurt.
That's right.
Like, for the most part, no matter who you are, you're gonna get hurt. It's just that his injuries come a lot more frequently or be a little bit more severe than other ones. But I'm like, he is a big man too, so he do be getting contact and stuff like that. So he wasn't supposed to be that tall. One morning he was 6'2". One night he went to bed 6'2", he woke up 6'10".
Mhm.
Like he had a growth spurt overnight, an 8-inch growth spurt. He was like, what happened? He was a point guard in high school, then he grew to 6'10", so his body ain't even, he still don't know how to walk as a 6'10", 6'11" person. You can tell by how he moved, he be looking like,
Enough
That's-
is enough.
yeah.
That's wild though.
Get to it.
yeah, so I don't
Go hoop.
know.
I don't know. I can't really. I hope that didn't. I'm sure that can't.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
But that should have been a bit more sweeter with that. But it is what it is. But I mean, I don't know. I think Taylor's point is a good point of that too, because like if your bones grow that fucking fast overnight or in the span of a month or 3 months, I'm sure you're gonna have some type of downfall to that, and this may be what we're seeing here now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. But Tevin, I know we're more of the basketball heads over here. What do you think the Lakers' opportunity is? And then we'll get to a comment that's over here in the comment section here in just a second.
The opportunity to win a championship?
Yeah. Do you think this with Luka being a bit more comfortable? Do you think, because I mean we saw Luka basically put the Mavs on his back, you know what I'm saying, and get them pushed into the West Finals. So what do you think their opportunity is with the Lakers now. Now that the dust is really settled with the trade market.
I think they got a great chance. You just gotta get in. Everybody just gotta find what your role is now. Like I think for me, when I watch him, I'm like, I think Luka should have him play just like how he played in Dallas, though. Just let him run everything through him, because I think LeBron is good enough to clean up some of that other stuff. Like Luka can play 1-on-1, and when stuff breaking down and stuff not working, I got LeBron James I can pass to, and he could take over and he can make some off. He gonna make offense just because he's still that good. So I think they should just play it kind of just like how Dallas played it. But I'm like, y'all got a second option that's a number. Well,
I mean, LeBron.
Y'all got a number one option as your other option. I ain't gonna say second option, but as your other option, you got one still a top. LeBron probably still a top 10. He's a top 10 player for sure. He might still be top 5 if really come down to it.
If you really look at the league.
Yeah, but everybody else just figure out your role. They have to just execute on offense and stay connected on defense. Cause y'all ain't got too many good individual defenders or size on the back end. But like you got size with, at least you got some size with Luka. He's 6'7", LeBron 6'9", Rui 6'9", Hayes 6'11", close to 7 feet. So like Finney Smith 6'9", 6'8".
Athletic.
Yeah.
6'11".
Vanderbilt 6'8", 6. So I'm like, you got some size around there. Y'all just need to on offense find your roles, do your cutting, your spacing, get that right, and on defense just stay connected.
And those timely shots.
Yeah, yes, and do the little things. Make sure you box out. Make sure you grab the rebound when they come off the grow. Don't tip it. Grab the rebound. Don't turn the ball over. Stay in between your man and the goal. Do the little stuff because Luka good enough. He can, like we've been seeing him average 30 plus 8 and 8 in the playoffs with Kawhi guarding him and Paul George on the same team.
Yeah.
Same team. He cooking this one. All right, I got him. You getting the same work. We just seen this year after year. He just took them to the finals. He just took them to the conference finals one year. He took them to the finals last year. Bro, I don't think people really. I don't get what the math. I still don't get what the math. I'm like, bro, this ain't something you. People, I don't know, 30 points average ain't something you see every single day or
that's
get.
Not on everybody's roster.
That's not, bro. That's not easy to do. Like it had years where people led the league not averaging like 28 and 27. He averaging 30 and still not leading the league in scoring. So I'm like,
what was that boy doing push-ups on the floor?
He probably did about 2-3. Yeah, about 2 or 3. 1, 2, 3.
Luka about to go 60 tonight.
5.
Luka
we
going to
going for
60.
10.
Hey man, you better cook them too, bro.
Yeah, man.
You
But
better
yeah,
cook them.
I think in the West, you got LeBron James and Luka Doncic. You can beat anybody. I don't care in the 7-game series. You can't. It's gonna be hard beating both of them 4 times in 7 games.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I like it.
I mean, so we're gonna skip over a couple of those other topics that we have in there, but I mean, we will just send a little bit of love to the Spurs. Wemby, get well soon. You one of the aliens out there. Get well soon.
Absolutely.
You got blood clots. That can either turn out
back,
really
my
bad,
brother.
or that can come. You can come back even better. So love to Wemby. Hope get well soon. You one of the aliens. We love to see you hoop, and you're a freak of nature. So get well soon. Also to Greg Popovich, get well soon. We know you still dealing with the stroke that you had back in November. And shout out to Greg Popovich. He's one of my other favorite whites that we talked about too.
Yep.
Oh, Rick Pitino. Shout out. That's my coach. That's one of my favorite.
Okay.
Another one.
Yeah.
Wait, are you a Lakers fan? Like, is that your team?
I'm a LeBron supporter.
Heard that.
I'm a Trailblazers fan. We playing better though. Y'all see us.
Heard that.
Y'all, we coming for that number 1 pick.
Heard that.
Capture the flag, huh?
Heard that.
I have to, because I don't know if we really want. I got to do some more watch.
Y'all in a bit of a situation.
I mean, you got him and Ace. Ace gonna heal.
What is Scoop doing up there?
He playing better.
Okay.
It seemed like he finding his way. So that's why I'm happy. Cause I done seen him even got better.
No.
I was on him hard, boy. I'm like, bro. You going from the number 2 pick, you going from the G League back up and down. You like Bronny right now. What's going on, bro?
on, big dog.
But yeah, he done got it together. They found it. Chauncey's getting the ship right.
So we got a couple
Oh
comments.
shit,
Go
my
ahead.
bad. Shout out to LeVar Ball too.
Shout out.
Oh
to
yeah.
LeVar
Oh,
Ball too,
dang,
man.
bro.
It was like the picture was good to see. Like afterwards, like he's still smiling, big as he is or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to him, man.
Shout out to LeVar. Get well soon, and
Yeah.
hopefully you continue to stay healthy. Hopefully that's the last of your health problems.
Mhm.
Your sons are too successful in life, and you've done too much
Yep.
Yeah.
to push your sons. And
Yep.
shout out to Black fathers also. And
Always.
The prep work, man. Us now looking at it, we didn't see his vision,
yeah.
and now for his vision to be a reality,
Yeah.
and to see not
Oh,
only
man.
his son's success, but his family overall success is
Yeah.
amazing.
Right.
So
Yeah.
shout out to LeVar.
This was something he planned out before
Yeah.
they were even born. He
Yeah.
planned this stuff out. So yeah, you just gotta give credit to that, bro.
The vision of a black man is amazing, sir.
That's right. That's right. So we're gonna get to a couple comments over here, and then we'll get to some NBA players but stealing money.
Oh,
I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this talk. I can't wait for this talk.
So, in regards to the comments, Fresh said, Herb said, "Don't let regular season Luka fool y'all. He's food in the playoffs. Mike D'Antoni, no D. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
That's one comment, and then Jesse M says Celtics are going to win the chip again. So,
Yeah, I'm thinking about arguing with that one, but her Fresh, what you?
Fresh, bro.
Yeah, you had teased it up.
That's bro.
Yeah, teased it up, bro.
Get in your
He
bag,
said-
bro.
he said no defense. No defense. But if I'm scoring 34 points a game, the person that I'm guarding, that's my technically matchup, and he can score 28 points. I scored 6 more points. Sometimes offense, the game is who scored more points. More points win the game. I've never go look at any sport, any statistical thing. I want to show me anytime somebody won a game 0-0. Won the game. All you can do is tie. You need to score the ball. So if I score more than you, that's my defense. If I can't stop you, if I can score more than you, that's defense. That's defense to me. Your best, I don't get, people don't look, but some people don't look at it like that. So yeah.
Well,
He don't play.
Last time I've ever heard like that viewpoint on it. Like I scored more than you, so like
That's my defense, because now somebody else got to make up them points. That 28 you scored, that's cool.
Yeah,
if I got 34, we still up by 6, so somebody else got to outscore their man by 6. So I guarded my man on offensively. I guarded my man.
The 28 points.
Yeah, he had 28, but I had 34. So what y'all did? I beat my matchup.
That's a piggyback off the conversation from last week.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired, boss. Like shit, I gotta guard him. Gotta worry about him. This motherfucker coming to town.
Right. So offense can be a defense. A great, if you can score, that can be that's another form of defending in my opinion.
If you
Bruce Bowen can play the greatest defense in the world on Kobe Bryant. If Kobe scored 18, how much you think Bruce Bowen scored that game? Probably about 9.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Probably about 9. So no matter how much great defense he played on Kobe Bryant, he got I still got more points than you. So somebody else got to make up for what you can't do.
Bruce Bowen gets smoked.
That's Kobe Bryant. That could have been anybody.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's an interesting point. I never
I'm
looked
saying,
at
bro,
it like that before.
Yeah, I'm saying
That's
people sometimes you just gotta. I'm like, bro, make stuff make sense. You gotta make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't play no defense, but you can't guard me. I don't care if I don't play defense. If you can't stop me from scoring more than you, then you gonna lose. We play at 1-on-1. If I can't play no defense, but I score 50, I'm the first to 15, and you only score 10, I won. But they're like, oh, you can't play no defense. I beat you. The game.
So this is a 1-on-1 for you, regardless of what's going on. That's what it kind of sounds like that. Like it's 1-on-1.
No, but you can look at it. I'm like, you
can look at it like
it's a team game with one-on-one matchups.
Yeah.
So right. I can see it from that.
So I can see.
If you're trying to say I can't guard, but am I even guarding somebody that can score? Like if I'm guarding somebody that scores 20 and on me they get 28, but I have 34. Like what really happened? Like yeah, he had a better game, but I won the matchup.
I'm not mad at
So yeah, I don't. That's how I look. That's how I look at it. So, and he say Boston. Yeah, I mean, to me in the East is gonna be them with the Cavs because I didn't watch the Cavs play. I didn't watch the Cavs play their last 3 games. Donovan Mitchell, problem. Evan Mobley, a problem, bro. Them two know how to. Evan Mobley over the summer, he just, bro.
Evan Mobley definitely.
Bro, over the summer, he just expanded his game.
About Spider Mitchell in this.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, I don't watch.
No.
Hey,
He's a volume shooter. So of course, if you shoot 30 shots a game,
you gonna average almost.
But look at his efficiency, man.
Once.
And he gets to the free throw line. He can do everything offensively, bro. Except post up.
I never bought his game.
Man.
The reason I look at Spider, the reason why like you were popular in Utah is because who else was gonna shoot in Utah?
But
Ingles. No.
But
Jordan Clarkson.
No.
But you know what's crazy? I just heard I watched a podcast so they heard this argument. They say, bro, it's hard to score on a team where everybody else sucks because the defense really kind of focused on you.
Good
I
point.
mean, whenever you run in a basic offense like pick and roll, and you got a 7-footer that's as sad as Rudy Gobert is, and he's another one that's stealing money. But you know what I'm saying? As bad as he is, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, if you're 7 foot and you can roll to the rim, and you just throw a lob. Yeah, you're gonna average 17, 20 points a game, and shit, you 7 feet, you better get 10 plus rebounds a game.
But as far as Donovan Mitchell, Rudy. Okay, so Rudy said,
but that's Rudy. But I mean, in regards to that, off the pick and roll. So if you run the pick and roll, of course, you and me have both seen Spider shoot crazy shit over double teams.
Yeah,
you a volume shooter. You glorified Jordan Clarkson.
What? Bro, I didn't watch.
Damn.
That's how I
Hey,
feel.
man, that's your pick. I'm just saying, I didn't watch a lot because I was a Louisville fan. I didn't watch him grow a whole lot.
I don't even watch basketball like that, and I'm shocked.
Bro, when I seen him that year, he played against Jamal Murray in the playoffs, and they was going back to back. I was like, oh, he different. But now that I've seen him with a real team, like this Cleveland team, I'm like, bro, he a baller, son. He without Garland the other night, he played point guard, run offense. They beat the team by 20. Garland played tonight. They blow Orlando out by 40. Like, bro, Cleveland is the problem, bro. Cleveland, I ain't like Cleveland the problem.
There's a lot of issues.
I see what you getting because I have seen Donovan Mitchell like a lot of his games. Won't say a lot, but I have seen a couple of his games, and I've seen him throughout the years. So Donovan Mitchell is a volume shooter. Now, what I will give him from just seeing his last game, they played against Magic, his bag has gotten deeper. His ISO game is understandable. Has gotten better. His ball handling has gotten a lot better. Because when he was with it was trash. It was absolute trash. Trash bad.
Hey man, why Caitlin Clark so mid, bro? Like, she mid as fuck, dog. Like, God, they be trying to force up on it. Like, no, no hoop. That's all we need you to do. We don't need to see you in no commercials. I don't want no box of cereal from you. I want nothing, bro. I mean, her hair mid, her face mid, her expressions are mid. Just mid. Mid-range. Because the only thing long distance about her is some pull-up game from the foot set. She mid, man. I'm sorry, y'all. She just popped up.
No, I got nothing to say.
In regards to niggas, NBA players that's stealing money. T, you want to go first on this one?
So how you want to start like who on a lower taking a little bit of money and then who taking a lot of money, or we want to say who taking a lot and then go to people who just taking just a little bit?
Shit, let's start with who taking the most.
Who taking the most money?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Who's stealing out there?
I don't. Okay.
I
don't think he's stealing, but y'all think Bradley Beal. He's getting. He's making. Okay.
In this situation, yes.
He's making $50 million this year.
Yeah. In this situation, because he just started again on Saturday.
What you mean?
He was coming off the bench.
Yeah, he was.
So they couldn't. They can't figure out the offense because the coach is horrible.
Wait, but he's making $50 million off the bench.
Yeah.
But he signed his contract. He signed his contract with the Wizards, and then the Wizards was like, "Well, I guess we'll trade you." Yeah. Well, he had to agree to the trade because he had no trade clause. So Phoenix couldn't figure out how to start him or where to fit him into the rotation, and so they was like, "Yeah, you won't come off the bench." And so he just starting again for the first time since I think November.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
That's a long time in basketball.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Yeah. So who you got next?
Off
the bench.
My first one, well, he just not my first, but he almost Paul George.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He's making
No.
$49 million this year. I think he's averaging his lowest points since his second year in Indiana.
Can't happen.
He's probably shooting the worst percentage I think in his career. He's shooting like 39% from the field or something like that.
No, I'm not gonna lie. We know PG.
Lord.
He didn't had his knees cut on and shit, so he didn't have multiple surgeries. I get that, but
Yeah.
my nigga,
What we doing?
you not like that to be making 54. Well, I'm over here on
You
YouTube,
too
bro.
good to be you too good to not be producing.
Exactly, producing in a high
Yeah,
level.
so right now you taking them people money.
Yeah, you over there stealing.
My number one pick. I ain't gonna say that, but he's my number one pick is the guy I feel like who steals the most money in the NBA. We have a guy making $43 million for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Mr. Rudy Gobert.
That's right.
Rudy,
That's right.
I have been on your case since Utah. I feel like I was denied an opportunity when because I actually had to scout some film for you for a job,
Mm-hmm.
and they asked me who was the most overrated player in the league.
Talk to him.
I broke down Rudy Gobert. I broke down exactly what he did, and this was 2021.
Oh, holy shit.
I broke it down. I said, "Oh, I know who the most overrated. This guy right here."
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get the job. That's cool. But then over the next 4 years,
You proved it.
y'all saw. Look at the last 4 years. Everything they say about Rudy Gobert, I was like, I said that in the article, but y'all ain't want to give me no job.
Mm-hmm.
Can't play pick and roll defense. Terrible. You can't be that good a player if I gotta take you out the game.
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta take you out the game. I can't give you the ball on offense. You ain't got no post work, no footwork, no offensive move you can rely on. You're 7 feet. You can't catch the ball half the time.
But
You don't know positioning on offense where to stand at to catch the ball. Man, I broke this down 4 or 5 years ago. I said all them awards he was getting for defensive player of the year. He wasn't doing nothing but standing back there and grabbing the rebound.
stealing money.
And
Damn.
he contested shot at the
He
rim.
played.
and
He
grabbed the rebound.
played a smaller version of help side defense.
That's what he do. He's a help side defender and they
Listen,
can grab a rebound.
That's exactly how he got that.
And he got all them
award.
defensive player of the year awards.
So he got
So
like 3 of them, huh?
he got 4.
4? Shit.
Yeah, I think he got more than Dwight Howard.
which was absolutely.
Come on, bro.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
He got Wimby's last year.
Yep.
I ain't want to speak on that because I ain't want to keep that part going. But that's why you get people their awards when they supposed to get them.
Yeah.
Don't say because he's young. Oh, he's gonna
He get another.
Yeah, he'll get 8. Oh, he's young. He ain't gonna have time. You don't know that because he was gonna win it this year, but he got hurt, so now he can't make the games limit.
Exactly.
So that's 2 defensive player of the years he would have got starting off his career. That puts him at a all-time
He's at
pace
all-time
to do
pace.
whatever.
Yeah.
But y'all ain't give it to him last year because he's gonna get one. So yeah, bro, you give people their stuff when they deserve it.
Wow.
One of the people, while you search up that other one, one of the people that I have on my list is
Look at Kyrie.
DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton, he's
Oh! He lucky. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start putting out of order there because he gonna. Oh yeah, he know number 2 on my list.
DeAndre Ayton, he's got a 3-year deal worth $69.6 million. And I don't even see where he's averaging.
I think he averaged 18 and 11.
Yeah, I don't even see 20 points a game here. So that's one person. Another person also on the Blazers. I think he's a good player, but I think he is extremely overpaid right now at the moment. Jeremy Grant,
Woo!
4 years, $132 million.
That's my whole team.
Somebody on my Bulls, and I really hate that we signed this dude to an extension because I haven't seen it. I wish we would have traded him. After year 3 of his rookie deal. Patrick Williams,
Oh, worst player in the NBA.
5 years.
Watch the tape.
Crazy work.
5 years, 90 mil. He's definitely not performing at that level to earn or deserve that kind of money.
He been in the league 4 years. Ain't got better at all
he
in no
hasn't.
aspect of his game.
He's gotten not at all. He has not gotten any kind of better. And another person down there on my list is one down there in the Miami Heat.
How the hell? Oh.
Terry Rozier. You got a 2-year deal worth $51.5 million. Can't happen. Can't happen. But one thing I do want to say is shout out to these agents.
Yeah,
bro.
for real.
NBA, bro, they got some cold agents. I don't see how y'all be getting money out of these. How y'all be
That's what I'm wondering my goddamn self. Like, I mean, from NFL to NBA, I'm like, yo, I don't know such and such, but damn, he got paid. Shout out
I
Charles.
thought basketball had no cap. Apparently, they got more money than I fucking expected.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
baseball stuff.
Baseball, I
Soccer,
don't want no cap.
No, soccer doesn't have a cap either.
What MLS?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah, it was.
Say they don't win shit anyway. So.
They're the.
Man.
If I want to be honest, they are the biggest sport in the world.
No. You're right.
Oh, you mean
But I'm talking about the MLS.
MLS.
Oh, man,
Which is the US shit. They suck.
Yeah.
Pause. They are not good or entertaining to watch. Yo.
T, you got anything else over there on your list?
Oh yeah, I got a couple more, bro. This player, I should have got traded last year.
Zion Williams.
Oh no, he's worse. He's worse player than Zion.
Okay. Shit.
Fred VanVleet.
Oh, come on, man. Don't do that to Freddie Van.
Why not? You know how much money he making
Yeah.
for the Houston Rockets?
That's right, tax free.
Tax free.
Shout out to
I think he
Texas.
made. I think he made an All-Star game 2 years ago, but brother, $42 million.
Freddie getting paid off of that championship.
Yeah.
$42 million, and you are probably the 5th best player on your team right now.
Yeah.
What's that? Probably.
All them boys.
He shouldn't. I watched the games. He shouldn't even be starting. Go ahead, let Jalen run the point and find something else. Cause he not. Yeah, Fred VanVleet. You've been stealing money for them since 2 years ago. You can't shoot no more. You shoot a knuckleball. You can't guard nobody. So that's another one.
Two more.
Two more.
Nah. He been
We gotta get to two more. Then we gotta get to those randoms.
Okay.
No, to those randoms.
Oh, take them.
Oh, okay.
T-Mo.
Let's see. Let's go down the list real
Yeah,
fast. Who's making a lot of money? That's really sorry.
Sam Bradford.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
we're talking about
Nick Claxton. Nick Claxton.
Oh my God.
$27 million for the Brooklyn Nets.
It's
I ain't never seen you produce $8 million worth of game. Never. I don't know what people be. I watch the game. People be talking about you. I don't know what they say you do good because I don't know. I don't see nothing you do good.
I see it, big dog.
They say defense. I'm like, you don't really block shots. You're skinny. You can't score. You barely rebound.
What?
You don't pass. Okay, so Nick Class and the last one. This is my guy, but I gotta do it to him, bro. Ain't no way in the world John Collins should be making $26 million a year.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Once again,
Ain't no
Texas.
way, bro.
In Texas.
No, he in Utah.
Oh shit! I forgot he got traded from the Spurs.
Yeah, he done been on like 5-6 different teams, and somehow he's making $26 million this year, while players like Norman Powell, who could have been an All-Star,
That's right.
ain't making 20. So, yeah, bro, that's
Thievery, man.
yeah, that's just some of them. This list is long.
Those
We can go
NBA
all day,
agents and scammers.
Yeah.
bro. The best
Shout
scammers
out
in the
to
world,
scammers.
bro.
That's the best scammers on planet Earth.
Shout out to scammers.
TJ, I know you had a couple randoms there over there in your Rolodex over there.
Mm-hmm.
What you got on tap over there, brother?
Oh man, so I think we'll stick to sports right now as far as this one goes. How do y'all feel about updating your Mount Rushmore or like your top 10, top 5 in any category? Like, let's take hip hop for instance, right? People always talking about like the M's, the Pocs, the Bigs, the J, and things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we are in a different generation of shit. You know what I'm saying? To where, fuck that. I'm gonna go back to sports real quick. I was having a conversation with my man Chico.
Shout out Chico Big.
Yeah, shout out Chico.
Chico.
Chico had his tribe with him,
Baldy.
and I was talking about how LaDainian Tomlinson, I think for me, is the best running back I've ever seen. That's for me or whatever. And one of the people in the tribe had said, "Well, is he better than Saquon?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah." Like, what do you mean? Like yeah, of course. He was just like, "So you mean to tell me that he was jumping over people backwards?" And I was like, "Okay, I see what's happening here. I see what's happening here."
Yeah.
So then Chico, his favorite was Barry Sanders. I was like, all right, not mad at that or whatever. But depending on what the conversation is or whatever, like I'm ready to put LaDainian Tomlinson up against any running back. Like straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I ain't got a problem with the Walter Paytons, the Barry Sanders, the Emmitt Smiths, and people of that nature or whatever. But like, no, LaDainian Tomlinson needs to be recognized as who he is or whatever. So one of the things I was just thinking about and wondering what y'all felt like. How do y'all feel about like updating Mount Rushmore? Because when it comes, again, sticking to football, when it comes to Aaron Donald, I'm ready to put him up on the Mount Rushmore for best defensive player ever. I don't give a fuck who you ready to talk about. Him and LT, let's have a discussion about everybody else. So like, what y'all feel about that? Like the updating of this.
Do you feel like that? Well, are you asking that in the context of like time, like eras, like the 10s,
I think
2000s?
Well, I think that is making it easier. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But if you're having a conversation with somebody like again, let's just stick to sports or whatever. You're having a conversation with a Braun fan and MJ fan. That MJ fan is gonna be hard down on why he feel that MJ is him. Yeah. That Braun fan is gonna feel hard down why he is him or whatever. It's just like, all right, but then be that random person up and then be like, nah, Kareem is Kareem or Bill was Bill or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like, do y'all think that we should get to a point of just like, hey man, like there's nothing wrong with updating your fucking list?
Yeah. I have a real problem. If we talk about lists, right? We talk about the subject of who is our favorite, or we talk about who is the greatest. Let's make sure that we understand when we putting it in the context. What are we going from? We're going by his personal what's the word?
Personal bias.
Our personal bias. Are we going by our personal biases? Are we going by the statistics, all stats? Are we going by his accolades, influence on the culture of people, of the game itself? Are we going on that? If you're going on that, then let's stick with that. Don't move the fucking goalpost when we're talking about it. From, his stats look like this, but his shoe sales was like this. Don't do that shit.
I hate that.
Please don't do that, because now we get into a place where we can't talk realistically about the shit.
Right.
That's why I have a problem with that. I love talking about like you say, updating your Mount Rushmores. That is a dope fucking concept. The problem is your biases overtake the stats.
I think that'd be the problem.
I mean, go ahead, T.
I'm 100% with mine, dog. Let's talk about what's the criteria when we have a certain discussion, bro. Cause like if I'm talking, cause I hate sometimes when I argue. Me personally, I argue that LeBron is the best basketball player ever with a lot of people. And sometimes when they bring up stuff about Jordan, even Kobe, sometimes they bring up stuff that's off the basketball court. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought we were talking about basketball. We talking about basketball. Don't bring, like he said, don't bring me shoe sales. Don't bring me influence. Don't bring me people still buying his shoes today. Or you see how many people want to work out and they practicing the type of moves he do. That's cool what they do, but I'm talking about as far as them two. What did they do on that court when it was time? When it was game time during the season, the whole 82 games, the playoffs. That's what I be trying to get people to focus on. What did they do? And then sometimes you gotta break down stuff like, bro. When I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it as 5-on-5 NBA basketball. That's right. Who is the best at 5? Because we play in NBA basketball, and the rules is we got to have 5 people out here on our team.
I need 4 more with him.
Yeah, I need 4 more with me. So if Kobe and Jordan, I don't know. They could be better than LeBron one-on-one. I don't know. But I know as far as, for me, when I see them play 5-on-5 with a whole group of people, I know who I've seen and who I went back and I watched who did the best job with just these other 4 people in this setting. And to me, like, that's LeBron James. What he did with these other, like, what he'll do in 5-on-5 basketball, he can do more than he done accomplished a whole lot with against certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I just be trying to let's stick to the criteria.
We've seen Braun shuffle his 5 in the middle of a season and they still go deeper and deeper into the you know what I'm saying?
We've seen him on teams where he's the only all-star. Only all-star, not even only Hall of Fame teams. He's the only all-star. Look, we got to the finals. He did it with George Hill when he missed the free throw that year, and Kevin Love was hurt. Dellavedova was his second. I didn't see him do it against a whole bunch of, but I didn't watch other people.
The 07 team.
Come on, bro. They said, Kobe better. When they teams played and Kobe had just as good for the most part, or sometimes even better team, Braun was 16-6 against Kobe. But they don't want to
Speak
bring
on
it up.
it.
They don't want to bring it up. They
Speak
want to
on
say,
it.
oh, he has a better mid-range jump shot. Okay, I guess statistically you can back that up. They'll bring up athleticism or something like that. I'm like, okay, well, we know, God, that the bigger, stronger, faster dude who can guard. Then they'll say, oh, Kobe's a better defender. Like, well, one guy can guard all five, has guarded all five. If he's limited at guarding, then, but he can be on anybody with that. You know what I'm saying? So let's.
So I mean, in regards to sports, it's easier to be able to sit there and like narrow it down compared to like hip hop and music and stuff like that, and like art. Like if we're talking like strictly like art, it's even hard to do that because are we talking like abstract art? Are we talking like
modern art,
pastel art? Like we would have to put that into more of a category. But
I'm just saying, man, I got to the point of saying Jay-Z is 1 and Kendrick Lamar is 2.
Ooh. And
I'm wondering why that would be a problem for some people.
That's what. Because they're on. I mean, I guess sometimes it's your own personal.
There's Nas fan. Not saying
but even with Nas being there, like I'm cool with Nas being in like my top 5. Like I'm fine with that. Now again, for me, Jay 1, Kendrick 2, Scarface 3. Like that's my top 3 right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And for anybody that's willing to have that conversation about whoever, then like cool, bet, let's do it. But you can't sit up here and tell me that Scarface has one bad verse. You can't tell me about a bad verse that Kendrick got. You can't tell me about a bad verse that Jay got. Like you can't. All right, like it got some shit out there that like with the M fans it got some shit. It got some shit that Big has did that was questionable. It got some shit that Pac. I mean, again, I fuck with Pac.
Rest in peace, Miss Wallace.
You know what I mean? That's also R.I.P. Miss Wallace. All right.
If I want to debate this, this is just because we said it right off top. I mean, we go back to look at a lot of Jay-Z verses. He got those verses from somebody else, but it's just
and that's fine.
So like Big, I can go to Big L. Jay, I can go to Big L, Biggie.
Big L.
I can go to let's see, even let me just throw another one out there from Big L, Biggie, Cameron, Nas. We've had people that do the research already, and for them to do it and me to go back and listen to like that verse do sound familiar. It sounds.
I get it. Yeah.
So to say a bad verse, that's putting a little bit too much stipulation on it. But what I get what you're saying. Every 5 or so years, I think we should redo the Mount Rushmore.
Stuff changes. Stuff changes, and something like sometimes and something evolves. Because sometimes you can hear something now, hear 5 years later, and be like, wait a minute, that don't sound. It don't sound good. Or those verses don't hit the same. Like people forget when Tupac and Snoop Dogg was both rapping. Snoop Dogg was the biggest rapper in the world. He was bigger than Pac. Snoop Dogg was the top rapper. Ask how many people right now, and be honest, what Snoop Dogg got on your top rappers list?
That's a fact. And Snoop Dogg is rap.
And he can rap.
Yeah.
His behind off. But at the time, he fell down that radar. Jay-Z, for me, Jay-Z done passed him, Kendrick done passed him, Wayne passed him, you know what I'm saying? Scarface was passed him. Ice Cube, to me, is a better rapper than Snoop Dogg. So, like, people use, like, but I don't, with music, it's a little bit harder because some people use like record sales, stuff like that. I'm like, nah, I'd be like, for me, one thing I just use for music is like, if I listen to this later, can I still get a feeling from it? That's why I hate that my boy Wayne sometimes he done fell down on this for me. Cause I'm like, some of the stuff when I hear it now from back then, well, some of it don't hit the same, or even some of the stuff now. When I first hear it, I don't get that what I used to get.
Yeah, right. That's just like that. That's a real good point too, because like I went back and I listened to Carter 3 recently, and Carter 3 still don't sound the same, but Carter 2 sounds better than Carter 3 current day.
Yeah, because Carter 2 was always better than Carter 3. I don't know what people's problem was.
And even like I know some people that put Carter 1 above Carter 2 and 3.
And I'm not mad at people that feel that way, but I always, to me, I always felt like Carter 2 was better because it was the first album that you got with automated fresh production, and that shit went from start to finish. There is not one song on the Carter 3 that is better than The Mob. I'm not trying to hear it at all. But I understand what the Carter 3 did. But again, it goes with influence, impact, etc., etc.
Yeah,
that's what happened as far as like that goes. But if you telling me that when The Mob come on or whatever versus fucking Phone Home on the Carter 3.
Oh,
Like,
I hated that song.
It's not the same. So like, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that.
And this art, well, that is two different eras of music from the same artist.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that you heard how the music changed.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
not just the music, but how the sound of music changed too.
Yep.
That's just like, I mean, just like you said, like all the Snoop's Death Row shit.
Mm-hmm. I go back and listen to somebody be like,
Snoop's Death Row shit sounds totally different from Snoop with Pharrell.
yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, it sounds different from him with
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah, with No Limit.
Yeah,
No Limit.
Like,
And that shit still went.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why like different eras of music. Music is a little bit harder because I think you have to like crunch it down to the era.
Yeah.
And you also have to crunch it down to like who. I think you have to compare it to who in their era too, because like it's hard to compare Ho's Blueprint to fucking Kanye's Graduation. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really hard to compare those two. It's still hard now. Granted, those are two like staples and like major pillars in hip hop history.
Right.
But I think it's still hard to debate those two.
Cause like,
you know what I'm saying?
all right. So wait, think about it. Like,
I got Blueprint.
what years was
I got
Nelly?
Blueprint.
What years was Nelly music like hot? Like
02.
You know who was out at that time? 50 Cent.
Mm-hmm.
And Ludacris.
And people like Ludacris.
Yeah.
So
But see, even I'm not to interrupt, but even with that being said, and T.I. too.
T.I. was one of the ones, yo.
Yeah, he was a
people
unicorn.
forget his era.
He was a unicorn.
I mean, a hell of a run.
When Wayne went to jail.
Hey, I don't even want to talk about. I don't even want to talk about how I met T.I. in this shit because I'm gonna be mad because he's not in the talking of best rapper period.
He introduced the sound.
But look, I'm ready to have that conversation too.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even in that era, like you said, and y'all make some, and it's to me that this conversation has to be had in a wide audience, but a small understanding. Not say small understanding, but understanding that we are picking this, like you said, from this era.
Yeah.
We're taking these criteria, and we're gonna talk about this only in this. If we expand it any more, we have to bring in everything else. We have to bring in everything else. So we have to take this like the Mount Rushmore. Yes, we can definitely have this conversation. I'm with that. This is the criteria.
We got about 10 more minutes to go if we want to keep on. So go ahead.
You want to try to do
the whole
shit. What's the shit? The classic, great rapper without a classic album.
Oh, that might have to be a little bit longer.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, because I want to do some.
I
want to do some looking.
I want that.
I got one off the bat, yo.
I want that.
We got to talk about it after the pod. Yeah, but I like what Mom said, like both of y'all said, really about the music thing, kind of breaking down start with like the time, because you got to factor in the time and what's going on too. And then we can expand to some more stuff, because nobody going to compare Soulja Boy music, even though he was radio, top charts and all that. Nobody going to compare him during that was like 05?
That's 05.
So that was you got Jeezy and Wayne and T.I. and people ain't going to compare him to that. But when people but you bring in Impact and regular sales, they're like, man, Soulja Boy was like, I mean, when you look at the numbers, you're like, God damn. But when you try to get to like the details of it, like the music, the actual lyrics, and the content, then that's what kind of separates some things.
True that.
Yeah. In regards to that T.I. point that Mom made too, like people often
we gotta give him this power, bro.
That T.I. actually he introduced the sound of trap music. Now, granted, that was DJ Unk, I believe DJ Tonk, you know what I'm saying? They had a lot to do with how the sound sounded, and the sound also helped paint the picture along with the lyrics. And two, at the same time, like we know about the
I'm serious. Trap music.
Paper
Trail.
Like T.I. versus T.I.P. or
I hated that one.
I did too.
I really did.
I got like two on
it. They had like
what was that, the King album?
King was another one that I thought was okay, but it was too commercial.
Whenever he came home and he dropped Paper
Trail,
that put him right back.
Yeah, they were just like, that's the T.I. we know, right?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But like that whole sound, like the ASAP, Motivation, bring them out. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know me.
You don't know me. That's the one I'm thinking about. The
20 Toes.
20
Oh man, Rubber Band Man.
What was y'all's first record that y'all heard? Rubber Band Man.
20 Foes.
20 Foes. That was the first record.
Well, with the song with Bone Crusher, but he wasn't doing. He wasn't T.I. When I heard 24, I was like, oh, he good.
Yeah. One of my cousins actually showed me that T.I. was actually in a Outkast video, like 2 years prior to him being T.I. the rapper. Like he was in like, you know how like, and damn, we showing our age, but you know how we got like. There was like skits and songs, and then there was skits and like music videos prior to the song started. T.I. was in a skit with that might have been with Big Boy. He might have been riding with Big Boy in the car. You know what I'm saying? Before the music video actually like popped off, and it was like, damn, like that's T.I. You know what I'm saying? Then 2 years, 3 calendar years later, you get 24s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you get a whole different sound. So salute T.I. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Because you brought the sound. A couple of niggas took it further. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the game is. You know what I'm saying? The game is pushing further.
Trouble Man. Man, I listened to that album last week. I was back. Man, him and my boy Kales. Man, that song, boy, I played that song about 8 times that day.
I hear y'all say certain artists, and I hear just certain sounds. Like I hear the David Banner production. I hear the Sweet production like in my head.
Stunning is a heavy.
You know what I'm saying?
I like one of my favorites about T.I. is the fucking there's 2 of them that Manifest did. Manifest did the Greatest that was on Urban Legend.
Yeah.
That nigga was talking his shit on that bitch.
Yeah.
And then there was the other one where he damn, what was it? I like my beat down.
Look, time back. I listened to that the other day.
That shit, like, if you sit back and you listen to that shit, bro, the way that fucking Manifest like built the beat, like, again, going back to the Carter 3 real quick, the way that nigga did, let the beat build, the way that Fresh did that shit, and the way that T.I. let that shit happen or whatever, so it's like, dun 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 dun, and then you just hit it there, boom, boom, boom. That shit was hard, yo. Oh my god.
That remix.
Now, that's a motherfucking remix.
This is Shawty Low. Oh my god.
Rest in peace and love.
RP.
Yeah, man.
He another one. You know what I'm saying? He had some joints.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, it's just interesting to see how like different sounds. Because I mean, I would say the trap era would really be, and of course the snap era was literally like intertwined with it. But like the snap era was like kid club fun.
Yeah. It stood off and did what it was supposed to do for what it was.
Right. Damn sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember shit. I was one of the niggas in a 4X t-shirt and I'm 5 feet tall.
The tall T-joint. The tall T-joint.
That era was amazing, by the way.
Niggas is trying to have like full choreography. You know what I'm saying?
Champs had them bitches on sale for like 3 for $25.
Oh God, bro.
Hey, I had every color, cuz.
Orange tee, black tee, white.
It had the shoes to fucking match. Hey, bro, feel like game was on point. I ain't gonna hold you.
If you don't know about see-through forces, then you don't.
Oh,
You shouldn't be
my
listening to
Right.
I ain't
So really buying them act like they were real. I'm like, bro, nobody come out no stuff.
You bought them bitches from Chevron.
Yeah.
What we doing here?
Yeah. Well, fellas, I mean, shit, we got about 5 minutes left. Anything random y'all got? Anything breaking on the timeline? My social phone is over there recording.
Also, I think my next question is a little too deep for tonight for 5 minutes, so I'll say that for next week.
T, you got anything over there happening in your phone? Anything breaking?
Oh, nah, I ain't got it. I want to just talk about some of this music stuff, bro.
Shit,
Let's do this next week.
Yeah, we gotta do that next
Wait,
week.
are we gonna wait? Hold on.
Well, that kind of leads to where we are right here.
Okay,
So,
confused.
next week, ladies and gentlemen, for all the listeners, the viewers, everything in between, it is Fat Tuesday here in Louisiana. Well, Natchitoches and below. I can't tell you about North Louisiana, aka South Arkansas. So I can't really tell you.
You're the
about
fourth person to say some shit like that.
I can't really tell you about South Arkansas, but I can tell you about Natchitoches and below. It's Fat Tuesday for all of us down here, so you know what I'm saying, we plan to enjoy our holiday because it is Louisiana's holiday. I don't give a fuck what Mobile, Alabama has to say.
At all. Because y'all so loud about it. Y'all like white people that want to be oppressed. Nobody cares. You don't care. It's ours. The fuck?
Yeah. Mardi Gras belongs to the boot and the boot only. So, but yeah, y'all can have y'all little fun out there in Mobile.
Yeah.
But Next week, we'll have to figure out how we're going to recording. I know it's not going to be Tuesday. It's not going to be Wednesday. So it may be Thursday, or y'all may get a Friday night exclusive. I don't know.
Ooh, that Friday night
That Friday
exclusive.
sound good.
That's all.
Actually.
Sound kinda dope.
I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Who knows? We might actually have a chance to have some of the homies here in the house that's been begging to come by on a Friday night.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So Friday night may be the best. So I'm looking forward to Mardi Gras. I have a couple things lined up.
Lined up. Yep.
You and me. Well, I think you were in that group text where we basically got bullied.
Basically.
into figuring out what we're going to end up doing with Mardi Gras, but next week. So Friday works out for everybody.
I'm with it.
I don't know yet, but it's right now it's good.
All right. Well, we'll get that locked down. You know what I'm saying? We'll get that locked down here post pod. So until next time, we appreciate everybody that commented. We appreciate everybody that tuned in because we've had a whole bunch of different viewers that came in and out. We done went from X amount of viewers to X amount of viewers. So we got a lot of viewers here in and out. So thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna work out this camera situation too. I see how it looks. But we gonna work it out.
We're gonna get it
We're
right.
gonna bring the couch over here.
We're gonna figure something out. But until next time, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Share with a friend, coworker, all that gangster shit. So. Yeah. Happy Mardi Gras.
Yeah. Ooh, good pack. You'll try to.
Gang on.
Luca for 3.
I don't really.
I see y'all boys getting passionate about